Hello, welcome to Ben's OP Games. We're recorded live at 8 p.m. Pacific Time, twitch.tv/The Game Fanatics every Sunday. And today,
Monday.
like some days, I am joined by the person that we no longer call Joel because you weren't here last week and we stole a letter from your name. You are now Joe.
Well, a lot of people call me Joe already
Oh,
because
dang it.
they don't because they don't hear me say Joel, so that's okay.
See, the idea was we take a letter away from you every time you're not here, and then when you are here, we give a letter back. So now
But okay.
we can take one away from Logan, so it's Loga, which
Oh, I
is
love it.
a lot more fun than Joe, to be
Yeah.
fair.
I mean, I can miss 2 weeks and still be a Joe.
That's what also made it fun, I think,
Yeah.
for me. But we were
What are
also
you gonna be
toying
if you ever miss? You're gonna be just B.
be we could toy with the idea of you getting another letter that's none of the letters in your name. You could just pick a letter you want and adding that to your name.
So I'm going to miss enough to just have a J, and then next week I want to gain an I and then a Z, and then you guys can call me
That's
Jizz.
perfect. That's perfect. I love this strategery you're doing with the names. That's
Yeah.
excellent.
We're just having fun.
We're
So
just having fun. Well, we gave you a lot of shit for no
yeah,
reason.
probably. Yeah.
Probably. I don't even
Well, I'm
remember
playing video
it.
games again, so I'm excited.
Yeah, the only thing I remember is just the taking away the letters of the name. That was the main crux of the your punishment.
It's well deserved. I
Yes, well
accept my
deserved.
punishment.
Yeah. So, we're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch Lite, which I put up above in the background and all that. But I want to know a little bit about what you've been playing, because I know you've been playing a little more of Hollow Knight, and it's not your first time, right?
No.
No.
So, okay. I'm awful at Metroidvanias.
Okay.
Okay. And Hollow Knight was one that was. So, when I got it originally on Steam, and I liked it, and I played it, and I got to like the first boss, and I couldn't beat him. And so I kind of gave up after a while. Okay. And then I got really inspired by watching the speed runs at like GDQ or whatever. And I was like, oh, God, I got to give this
Okay.
game another chance. So I got it on Switch eventually because I've been dying to just have it on my Switch. And I've been getting into it. And I did take like the last few weeks, I haven't been gaming as much as I wanted to. But this last week, I feel like I really got back into gaming. And I just had to get something, just had to pull me in. It wasn't Hollow Knight, that came after. But
So
um,
close.
but now I'm in. I beat the first boss, the second boss, and now I'm on my way to Fungal Island or whatever it's called.
Fungal Island.
Yeah, Fungal Death. So
Okay. I'm
yeah,
I'm excited for you to play the game because I really did enjoy it. Uh,
I dig it.
and it's a long ass game. There's a lot to it. You're barely anywhere.
Don't say
Um,
that.
barely anywhere.
Anytime someone says you're like 1% in, and I'm like I've been
Yeah.
playing it for hours, I'm gonna be like, well,
No, the game's like 30 hours long. It's like
yeah, I
20,
know.
30 hours.
There's a lot to it, but I'm enjoying it. That's the thing is like I want to
Yeah.
go back and try to look for more secrets and shit that I missed, or I didn't have the jump dash, so I went back to the spots where I couldn't reach before and started
Mm-hmm.
doing that. I like that about some games like that. Um, I know I'll probably take a break at some point with it and then go back to it again. But I really like it. It's been a fun game.
That's good to hear. I'm happy. A year after it came to Switch, 17 years after it was on Steam, we're finally getting to play Hollow Knight.
I have to be in a weird mood to play certain games, man. And a lot of, for
Okay.
some reason, the 2017 games are hitting me.
Yeah, you're playing Near.
Nier, I really love.
How's
I'm
that
like,
going?
I touched it maybe a couple weeks ago when I was really trying to get back in, because I'm on my second playthrough and I'm like,
Okay.
I'm maybe like 2 hours into the second playthrough, and I like it. It's interesting, but like, I was having such a hard time just finding something that was gonna grab onto me and
Okay.
suck me in, and I don't know. I kept jumping around to a lot of things, and then I played Apex. I was just like one night, I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood to play a shooter.
All
I don't
right.
have Call of Duty. I don't have like everything else. Just like Division didn't sound fun. I was like, I'll just jump into a battle royale match. So I jumped in,
And
and
it wasn't
instantly enjoyed
even
it.
season 2. That it was just random whatever.
It was honestly, I was just sitting at my desk here and like thinking like I want to play something. I don't know what I want to play. And because I've been playing Fallout 76, so I've been playing the Nuclear Winter,
Yeah.
and I like it, but it's so janky.
Sure.
And it's just like
Yeah.
I want to play a good battle royale. So I jumped on Apex Legends, and I really
I'd like
loved
to have
it.
fun.
Like, yeah, like the first couple matches I played, I was like, oh, dude, I'm back in. And then
Okay.
I played another one, and I got like the free battle pass thing. Like you unlock something, and I was like, oh, cool, something that's shitty. And so I bought the season pass thing or the battle pass, and got like a few skins and a couple things, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm back in. And so I played it like the next 3 nights, and then I played it with one of my friends who had just recently moved away, and it was like our last match, and we had survived to be like one of the last couple squads, and the circle was right in the middle of this one canyon area, and so me and him got there first. So we're like, okay, one more squad left. It could be two, it could be three people. So I jump on top of this rock area. I've got the smoke grenades, and I've got just like a really good shotgun. And so I see the people start coming up because they're either going to be my direction or his direction. And so they start creeping up, and I instantly launch my special, which is just rockets that rain down, and then I shot my smoke grenade things. And so they were already kind of like, oh, what the hell's going on? He runs in there, starts shooting, and I see them run out of the smoke. And so I just jump down. I just start gunning them down, and we won. So I was like, I won a match. This is
Okay.
maybe like the third match I've ever won in Apex. And it felt really good, and I was like, I'm back. I was like, I feel like playing all of a sudden, you know?
So you've played a lot of Apex now in the last
So
couple
I
days?
played, I probably play a couple matches here and
Okay.
there, like every day. And then playing Hollow Knight. Trying to think what else I just recently jumped into something else. What was it?
Finish
What it was.
Near. God.
I will. You know, I got to be in the mood. But shit, man, what did I? Oh, so I got a demo for Bloodroots. Do you remember that game from the Kind of Funny showcase?
Is which one is that? I know it sounds familiar and I think I've seen it, but what is it?
So it looks very like I don't know. You might have to bring up a picture of it, but it's kind of like Hotline Miami-ish, where you're getting through a level by killing in the most stylish way, trying to make
Is
it to the end, and you're basically like one hit kill. Like you
is
could
that
die
the one where you like pick up pigs or whatever and throw logs?
pigs, barrels, carrots.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I
grabbed
know
the
which game
ladder
it
and
is.
and spun it through fire, and I was able to light everything on fire.
Okay. Yeah,
So
it is
I
kind
got
of
it through,
Hotline Miami-y.
yeah, I got it through Pop. So Pop Agenda put out a list like, hey, if you guys are creators, you know, let us know, and we'll send you demos for games or codes for games here and there when we can. And so they did send me that demo, and
Okay.
I didn't remember the game right away, so I downloaded it, I played it, and I've really been enjoying it. It's really cool, and so I hope we can do a video for Game Fanatics with this. So I'll have to bring it up one of the nights, and we can play that.
Sure, I'll do that.
Because it's actually it's really fun, and it's just like crazy shit going on the whole time.
Yeah, I think
Like
I
I got,
watched a little bit of the one of the kind of funny party mode things of
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did it for part. So
I don't know
because
why
I
I
think
watched it though.
they were trying to beat each other's score. I think every time.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
It's pretty cool. I
Alright.
I think it's gonna be a fun game.
That's cool. It's kind of been the year of the indie in some respects, where there's a lot of really cool indie games, even ones I haven't played that. Like I really want to play. What is it? My Name is Pedro,
Oh yeah.
and Ape Out is another one I really want to play.
So this is kind of like Ape Out.
Yeah.
I would compare it to Ape Out.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's. Let me check my Rolodex.
I'm just thinking because like I mean I feel like I've been playing more games lately, but it's mainly like just
Nonsense.
trying stuff out. Yeah, getting
Sure.
back into it.
I finished that Lapis Labyrinth game. Surprisingly, the one with the
I'm trying
weird,
to remember what it is.
the side scrolly, which you with the little tsum heads on the thing, and you're going through the dungeon, and then you'll have a weird fever mode, and gems fly everywhere.
I have no idea. I have to look this.
I know I described it to you, so look it up, and then you'll know what it is. But I played through that
Lapis.
the whole game. Didn't expect to do it. Lapis Labyrinth. Tappity tap, tappity tap, tap tap.
Tap tap tap. I just gotta know what it is so I can.
Just look.
I
just-
know I'll remember it as soon as I see it.
Yeah. You
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, got it.
Uh,
got it.
And it's just a fun, dumb, side scrolly action game. and I didn't intend to even beat it, but I kept going, and then there was some trophy for getting to guild level 5 or 550, and
Okay.
so I'm like, okay, I'm level 41. I'll keep going to level 50, and then I got to level 50. I was like, well, I'm in the final world of the game. I might as well just beat the game and just keep playing the game.
Yeah,
Uh,
might as well.
might as well, right? So I beat that. I still don't know. It's not like one of my favorite games of the year, but it does have this weird charm of when you activate the fever mode and you're invincible, and you're just blowing things up and there's gems flying. It's just a satisfying feeling that
Oh yeah.
happens constantly in the game, and it does reward smart play and knowing the combos and things like that. So it's not just mashing a button, but it's pretty basic in a lot of respects.
Mhm.
Just recycled textures and things like over and over and over.
How many hours do you think you put into that?
It had a timer, and I think it was about 16. It was between
That's not
15 and
bad.
20, but not too close to 20. So maybe like 16, 18, something like that.
Yeah.
Not too bad. And so that was GameFly. That's flying back to GameFly right now, and I'm getting the Team Sonic racing game next. So
Oh, cool.
I'm
Okay.
excited to see how that goes.
I started that for like a few minutes today, going like, which
Uh,
one was the one I really wanted to play? It's either Sonic or the Crash Team Racing one.
Yeah.
And then I played Mario Kart instead. I just played Mario Kart. I was like, I'll just get what I want out of it.
Sonic? No, neither.
Yeah.
And I think besides that, I haven't played really anything at all. I mean, Mario Maker 2, obviously, which I still really like, but I don't know. It's I don't really want to play it not streaming, and then I don't really want to
That's
play
kind of like your
anything.
streaming game. Like you don't really play it outside of that.
Yeah, I don't really, and I would like to get through more of the story mode and just play around in the endless. The endless mode is really good, where even on easy, you just sit there and get the easy levels, and you just kind of relaxing time going through these levels that people made and don't have to think about it. Just constant Mario. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I think I will get it eventually. I
Okay.
think what's been kind of nice about something like I couldn't sit down and play something
Sure.
and like enjoy it for like it feels like 3 weeks probably.
Same.
Was just watching. I just watched a lot of like Mario Maker. I watched a lot of what is that, Team Fight Tactics or whatever from League of Legends, which is kind of interesting.
Okay.
So I just watched a lot, and I feel like okay, I know that I suck at platformers for sure, and Mario Maker would, even though I'm still gonna get it eventually here, but it's not a game that I think I'll be super into as long. I enjoy watching it a lot more because I love watching people go through these crazy hard ass levels where I know I would get frustrated and stop.
It's so
playing.
fun. Like those levels are the ones that are done well. Like I had someone submit a borderline Kaizo
Oh yeah.
crazy level, which essentially starts where you have to dodge these two piranha plants, then jump through two buzzsaws and onto one square, and then jump in between two spikes onto a Koopa, bounce from him onto another one, don't bounce off that one, grab his shell, fall down dodging a couple things, throw the shell into a switch, which then bounces back, you land on the floor, jump over the shell, dodge another piranha fire shooting at you, grab the shell, then I would kill the piranha guy in the air. I jump, leap of faith, throw the shell in the air to hit another switch to make the platforms appear in front of me, land on the platforms, and then this bullet bill shoots a fire thing through a bomb. The bomb goes off, and you have to wait for it to go off, and then jump right before it goes off to land on another platform. A thing lands on top of you that you put underneath you. You run, double jump with the thing. It's like a new mechanic where you get a little shell boat so you can ride on lava, but you can jump off of it again like Yoshi, essentially. So you do that, land with another one, and then run in front of a thwomp, like a sideways one, throw that shell, which hits another switch as you're running from this thwomp, jump over another thing, and then you just like, keeps going. It's fucking... But I was doing it for half an hour. It was awesome. It was so
And I know it's
cool.
not it's not just those kind of levels. Like I know people
Yeah.
make fun levels that you can get into. So those are the ones I want to play. I also
Yeah.
would love to make levels for my kids to play, just like to because we try to play like Mario and it's too hard for them, which is
Sure.
weird.
I think
You
there's
know,
a
I think
ton
they're-
like you can just set it to easy, and
Yeah.
and just go through those because those levels, there's like nothing going on. They're just dumb fun Mario. Like, oh, let me do wall jumps, yay! Like, and it's just
Yeah.
fun. I think it's better than the main story campaign. The story campaign's there and you can play it, but it's just more fun to play the user levels and not deal with Toad being like, I blew up your castle. Ah, I need coins. Meh. I'm a Toad. It's.
I was just thinking about something when I was playing Hollow Knight. When I was bouncing off those mushrooms, hitting it with the sword, I thought of the messenger. And then it reminded me that the DLC for the messenger is coming really soon, I think.
It's out.
Oh shit, it's okay.
I believe
so I need to
it is
download
out,
it on
and
the
I
Switch
forgot
now.
about that, and I could have done that today. Oh well.
I need to re-download it. So maybe we could save that for a let's play and try to get through that.
We can do that. That's gonna be tough. I think it's post game shit, so it's gonna be.
Oh, have you beat it yet? I don't know if I beat it.
I
yet.
beat the messenger, yeah, but it's gonna be how do I remember how to like all the mechanics and things.
That's true.
I really liked that game though, so I'll definitely go back to that.
I really
Remind, we'll
did.
do
I
it. We
think
can
I
do a
wanna-
let's play for that for sure.
Yeah, I want to replay it. Because now with the Pro Controller, I'll probably enjoy it more than trying to play it with a fucking.
Oh
Controller.
man, yeah, no wonder you didn't beat it. Jesus.
Yeah.
No
I got
thanks.
pretty close. I started going back through after the little twist,
That
and
is a
going back
third of the
through the
way through the
levels.
game.
Yeah. No, shut up. No, like
There's
I
a
got
lot
to,
of the game left.
but I collected a lot of the things, a lot of the instruments or whatever.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
almost done.
okay.
I'm almost done with that part. So
Okay, then you are
don't tell
fairly
me
far.
percentages or fractions of games. 'cause
I'm
then
gonna. I'm getting my calculator out. I'm gonna give you decimals.
like when I was playing Dark Souls 3 and I was like, man, I feel like I'm getting through this. You're like maybe 25% of the way through, and I'm like, fuck this game.
Those games are long.
I got rid of it.
Games are like
It's
45 hours long.
It's dead. Someone killed it.
You're like, I beat 2 bosses. How far am I? Nowhere.
It was more like 4.
How is
alright?
this my fault? Like,
I blame you.
I beat the giant tree. Like, that's not that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Dark Souls 3 is not the best Dark Souls game, so you can just.
Yeah, but I'm not into those games that much.
You need to do Bloodborne. We need to do the Bloodborne Let's Play where I coach you through.
Just let me just ride on your coattails while you get through the game.
So you're just gonna watch me play the game.
I'll just be present in there, like slashing at air after.
I'm summoning
shooting
you
stuff.
in, and you're like,
Yeah.
terrible.
I'd be helpful that way.
I guess that's helpful. Yeah, you're gonna make all the bosses more difficult while you just
Yeah.
flail.
Those flail.
Fine.
What? I don't even know. Like, I haven't even been looking at like what games are coming out.
So, what is it? Fire Emblem comes out in 2 weeks.
Oh shit! Yeah.
There's something else. Oh, Marvel, the Ultimate Alliance 3 comes out next week.
Yeah.
These are all Switch things, conveniently. I don't There's a bunch of stuff in August.
Dragon Quest Builders 2 is coming out, but
Yes, that's true.
I watched a really long Let's Play of it from Giant Bomb, and I was like, I don't think it's gonna do it right now. It can wait. It's not gonna get me.
That's very much a game you have to be in the mood to play.
I need some action.
I need some action.
I need some
Near.
action, dude.
Near.
That's when my brain instantly went to. Or Messenger. 'Cause I can go to Messenger again.
Okay. All right. Both of those are
Or,
great, so that's fine.
Lightning returns.
Did I tell you I started playing that?
Oh no, you didn't. What do you think so far?
So it was a couple weeks ago. I played like 4 or 5 hours. It's okay. The problem is you don't level up. Like in any RPG where you go and fight shit and then you get experience points and level up, that's not in here. So you'll fight stuff and get materials, and then you're supposed to get the materials to like make new weapons and things, but I want to grind to level up, not this. And it's got the whole there's 13 days remain, and oh, I gotta be here at 10 o'clock because that's when the door opens and blah 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 blah. But it's not fun or interesting. I don't know. I want to play a little bit more to get to the second area before I just officially never play it again. But I'm really disappointed because I like the story. I think the story's cool. And I played the other 2 games. I beat both of those Final Fantasy 13 games.
Yeah.
I would like to continue the story because it's actually interesting where time stopped or something along those lines. So it's been 100 years or 200, 400 years, but no one has been born and no one, people have died, but no one's been born and no one has aged. So that's why it's still
weird.
lightning and snow is there and they have all these weird memory problems and God, like literal God has tasked you with saving people before the end of the world. It's this bizarro world plot that is stupid as hell but really cool. I
kind of want to play it just for the story.
do like well, if you already have it, do like the first hour.
I'll have to. Yeah.
But I don't know. I wish if I just leveled up, if I could just level up, that would be fun and I can grind out things. But you'll run into these random enemies who are just floating around this town. By the way, you're in a town, and I'm an enemy. Like, get out of the town.
How's the combat though? Is it action or is it turn-based?
It's active time battle kind of.
Okay.
So you have 3 different things you can switch between, and each have their own little ATB gauge, and you narrow that down. Your goal is to stagger the enemy and whatever. The problem is you can randomly run into a dude, and he's really powerful, and it's not fun to fight him. And then if I die, there's all this other shit. You can only carry 6 items, like a potion, a phoenix down, or whatever, like 6 total. So there's some strategy with that. If you run from a battle, it wastes an hour of in-game time. There's all this stuff going on that, like, just let me level up and grind to get better instead of this weird system. That's why I'm wondering if stuff opens up in the second level, or the second main part of it. Because
I just remember seeing the environments in that game, and it made me really interested in it. So I'm hoping... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about it, but I'm gonna try it.
I'd be interested in hearing your thoughts, and I'll try and remember to go back and play a little bit of it because there's this one part at the beginning where you gotta find these. They left numbers around the town, but the town is kind of a maze, and you can't look at the full map of the town. So I couldn't figure out where to go, and I wasted a full in-game day because I didn't want to look up a guide. I wanted to actually do it, and I couldn't find these numbers anywhere. They're supposed to be on the walls. Like, I found one. It took me 20 minutes to find one freaking number.
When they were designing it, they were like, "This is gonna be fun for players," and then they didn't realize how much of a pain in the ass it is.
It could have been fun, but the map, like, again, you can't just pause and look at the map and be, I haven't explored over there. It's just your local area, and the whole place is so interconnected with a bunch of different exits and stuff. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. I'm new to this town. I don't know these places. And then there's a weird enemy that's going to punch me in the face. I can't deal with this. I did eventually get a guide, not for the numbers, but for the part after that. And I'm to where I need to go, but you're too early. And so I'm just standing there. I got to wait 8 in-game hours. Shit. What do I do? I like its conceit.
Time's running out.
But I don't know. Kind of... It's unfortunate that that's the one I don't like because I was excited to play it. I was actually really excited. Oh, well.
Because I played a little bit of the second one. I never beat 13 because I forgot why. I don't know.
I really like 13. 13 too is way better than it should be.
Yeah. I remember liking what I started of it.
It was cool. It was like a light Pokemon because you could collect the monsters. It's cool.
See? I checked out that Teppen game. Have you heard about Teppen? It's like that Street Fighter card battle or Capcom card battle thing.
No, it's a card battle thing?
It's basically a card battle game. It's basically like to me it reminds me of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Link.
Okay.
But so basically you have 3 slots on each side, right? You're on this side, enemies on the other side, and you have cards that are like people that are your fighters, and then you have action cards that do something. So you place one, and then you have like AP bars, right? Kind of like Hearthstone.
Okay.
And you place it, and he just starts attacking, and you've got like life points or whatever. It's basically Yu-Gi-Oh! And Hearthstone, but with Capcom characters.
I'm liking this.
It's interesting, and it's like it's not super strategic, but then it kind of is.
Is this a mobile game?
Mobile game. I don't think I've seen it if it's on Steam or anything, but I played it. Like, it killed enough time for me to make me feel like this is a mobile game that I might play again, and usually that doesn't happen.
I was
Right, usually
so
you're like-
in. I was so in for this
Oh, yeah.
game until you said mobile.
If you ever don't have anything with you and you have your mobile phone and you just need to kill some time, I'd try it. If you're a big Capcom fan, give
Yeah,
it a shot.
'cause I
because
am.
it's well, that's the cool thing is you get to collect cards of those, and it's like Resident Evil characters, like Dante from Devil May Cry's in it, ton of Devil May Cry people, Darkstalkers, like there's a ton of cool characters in there that you get to play, and there's a neat little story. So it's interesting if you just need to kill some time while you're on the can or some shit.
I don't. How much time am I pooping?
Add some minutes.
Capcom, add some minutes.
Add some minutes.
Add some minutes of that. I just, ugh. I'd rather pay for it and play it anywhere else, but on my
I mean,
phone.
there's a way to play it on your.
There's gotta be, like, put it on
There's just too
Switch. I
much
don't
trouble.
care. Put it anywhere else.
I bet you they'll eventually put it on Switch. I have a feeling it'll come to consoles eventually.
How is this spelled?
Teppen. So it's like Tekken but with P's.
But peace, okay.
Yeah.
God damn it. The first thing's like, hey, Google Play. I want fucking Google Play.
I don't want it.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough about the games. We wasted quite a bit of time. Good job. The biggest piece of news of the week, of course, was the Nintendo Switch Lite, pictured above.
It's up there.
What are your? Because there's a lot of spicy internet things going on with this Switch Lite. What were your initial thoughts about this device? Or should I break down the specs? Actually, perhaps I should go over what it is.
Yeah, go over what it is, break down the specs for me, because I looked at it a little bit. I heard some opinions. I read a lot of opinions online, and then I have, in a way, kind of formed my own based on all these influences.
Okay. This is directly
thoughts from
from Nintendo's website. So, the Nintendo Switch Lite is $200, which is $100 cheaper than a Nintendo Switch. Okay, that's an important baseline to have.
Wait, what's the price of an Xbox One? One S.
Oh, I don't
200.
know.
I think they're 200.
Do you want me to look it up?
I got it. I can.
Look it up on Best Buy or some shit. I think it's like $250.
Anyways, continue with.
The X is $400, but you get it on sale for cheaper.
You can get a
sometime.
1S for 200. The Minecraft version is like 220.
Okay.
I mean, they're $200. They're around $200.
Around 200. So effectively for the same price. This isn't a bad price for a handheld of the Switch's caliber, certainly.
Right.
That the more point was that it's $100 cheaper than the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing. It can only do handheld mode. There is no putting it in the dock.
Right.
That does not work. It is just a handheld system.
You
Therefore,
can't even plug it in to go to the screen.
no,
it
you can't even do that. Some games will not work because of this, because you also cannot take off the Joy-Cons. So the one big example people bring up is Mario Party. Will not work. Or I guess you'd not work out of the box. You'd have to buy Joy-Cons to make it work.
Yeah.
Which, who cares? It does not include HD Rumble, which is okay, fine. It does not include the IR motion camera, which I do not even know what that is for or what that does. So don't ask me.
Oh,
Is that for the gyro?
yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because I was thinking, what about Labo? But
No, it's not compatible with Labo. Also, it is a little smaller in all respects. It is about what?
Fucking beat that.
About a half of an inch shorter and a little bit over an inch lengthwise shorter. I mean, I could give you the actual numbers, but who knows?
I've seen comparisons.
Yes, it is smaller. The screen is also 0.7 inches smaller. But it looks nicer with a smaller bezel, too. Because the bezel on the original Switch is fucking 7,000
It is. It's kind
meters.
I'm looking at it right now.
The battery life is a little bit longer. It says from Nintendo's website 2.5 to 6.5 for the original Switch versus 3 to 7 on the new one. So it's better. It's probably the same exact battery. It's just it's a smaller screen. It doesn't have to do any other shit. So that's why
Yeah.
that's why it does that. Effectively, that is it. That is the Switch Lite. What are your opinions?
So my initial opinion was like, oh, this is cool, and I like the colors that they chose. That's really cool. I think it's
Those
great
are cool.
it's great for people that want to get a second Switch because I don't know,
They need it.
an extra one.
Or something.
I think it's cool for kids. I think it's a great entry point if you don't really see yourself playing it on docked mode. So I think it's fine. I think as long as you have both, it doesn't. Who cares? I think it's cool. The one thing I'll say, and this is one problem I have with Nintendo constant. Okay, and I ran into this with the DS. Okay, so we have the 2DS here because that's what we got my kids, and I grab it and play stuff on there every now and then because
Okay.
I don't have a 3DS.
Kind of.
Super Mario World was coming out on the eShop, right? So I was like, oh, cool, I can put it on the 2DS and they can play it. You have to get the new 3DS in order to do that. And that pissed me off. I was like, are you kidding me? I can
right.
I could run this shit on my fucking toe. Like, come on, like, let me play it. And so what I hate, and I'm sure other companies do this too, is for people that don't know and they buy this Lite version, there's gonna be stuff they can't do.
Yes.
And I didn't know about not being able to play Super Mario World until I went to go buy it. And I had been waiting for it for months, like, oh, it's coming out, it's almost out, it's out this day, whatever. And I've been waiting, and then it comes out, and I go to buy it, and it's like, you need the new 2DS only. That's why it wasn't in the fucking shop. And I was like, oh, you sons of bitches.
Wow, that really sucks. That's a horrible, horrible thing. There are games that will not work with this, but I think the vast majority of anything anyone plays will work with it.
Yeah.
That
I think it's a smart move. I think it's gonna sell a lot. And, and I think people don't need to really be mad about it because you're gonna have both options. I just have that grudge from back then because I was like, I'm not gonna buy another DS because fuck you.
I don't trust you.
DS. Yeah, I'm not buying one. Like, I was done buying handhelds at that point. The one thing I will say, it's very evil of Nintendo to make this thing that killed the Vita, like, ultimately nailed the last fucking nail into the coffin, and then took its fucking corpse and slipped it on.
Just reanimated it. They're wearing its
the
skin.
Vita. Yeah. What is this shit? It became the Vita.
Look how good it looks. It looks like if Vita was better with 2 triggers.
If Vita was actually supported by the company that made that.
Exactly. This is the Switch. They said the Switch was Vita 2. This is Vita 2. This is 100% it.
Even almost the size of it, too.
I would see the thing about this. It is funny that a lot of people are upset about it when it's missing all these features. Like, we already have these features right here. That is a silly thing. I do wish, and I don't really know why. Maybe there's some technical reason why this cannot go to a dock. Like, what is the decision behind that? Because if I didn't have a Switch, right?
Yeah.
I would buy this. I do not care about the Joy-Cons popping in and out.
Yeah.
This sounds odd. This is going to be perfect for playing it actually and not having it feel weird. It's going to be a better device. And then if I come home, I can plug it into my TV and get the Pro Controller and then go from there. But the fact that I can't do that with it just seems like the strangest decision. And it went from something, again, I already have a Switch, so I'm not interested in this per se, but if it had had that functionality, I might have considered getting rid of my Switch and getting one of these because this is more appealing. I only play on TV unless I'm traveling. This is the perfect travel thing, like we said, Vita 2. And it does both, best of both worlds. Switch, snap, right? But it doesn't do that, and I don't understand exactly why it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's a weird decision.
It is. I mean, I don't need one, so I don't really care.
Sure.
I think it's cool to have both. I think there are people that don't have it that are maybe looking at the price and being like, man, I wish it was more affordable. I could take this with me everywhere instead of playing my stupid mobile phone. But I don't know. I mean, I think it would be if my kids were more into the Switch and they wanted something like this. I think that's totally affordable. I
Yeah.
think for 200, I'd rather get an Xbox and have that, so I can have the whole, fucking world of gaming. Um,
It is weird when you start comparing it to. Like, I don't know how much a PS4 is, either.
they're 300 still.
Like
They're
300.
249.99
Okay,
maybe. 249.
something like that. It does seem. But I think the portability is a big portabella mushroomality
Yeah.
of it is a big
Portable.
factor. It's just not for me, you know.
I think it's, I think it's the Pokemon machine. I think it is
100%.
mainly for the people that are like all these kids that want to get Pokemon, or the parents are like, fuck it, just get them the shitty one.
Yeah, get them that one. Oh, they made a Pokemon version of it. Give them that one, and I
Give
think
'em
that's
the kid one.
that's a smart decision,
Yeah.
right? It's gonna sell crazy. It's gonna do stupid well.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's a really good price point, honestly. Like, because
it's
DS,
fine.
3DSs were like, what, 200, 250?
when they
something like
launched,
that.
it was like 280 or some garbage.
Yeah, dude, they were a lot. And then when they came out with the new 3DS, I think it was 200 or 230. Like, they were expensive. And,
Yeah,
these are just so much more capable. And,
it's
know,
a nice
now-
device. Nice device.
tell you what, you package Pokemon and Fortnite in one of those things, that thing's flying off the shelf. for
That's-
these
I-
damn kids.
This is a really, really cool device. I just so wish it actually did the Switch promise. All it needs to do is dock. And this
I
is
think that's so weird that they didn't add that.
it's such a strange thing.
Not at
I
all.
understand, like, who cares about the controllers snapping in and out? Whatever. I can buy new controllers. Everyone's bought at least a pro controller or, another Joy-Con set. Everyone has an additional Switch controller, whether you think or you do or not.
I have more
Right.
accessories
So
for my Switch than any other console I think I've ever had.
yeah,
I bought extra Joy-Cons for, to have 4 players. I bought the fucking Mario Kart steering wheels. I bought the fucking rechargeable Joy-Con grip with the rechargeable stand. Bought the Pro controller.
you've bought a lot of
I bought
garbage.
fucking Labo. I bought fucking the other Labo.
The other Labo,
We
the
built them. We
firewood
haven't
Labo.
touched them since.
Uh,
I think that might be it, but
that might be it. That's a
too
lot.
much already.
It's,
What does my PlayStation have? The fucking headphones.
They
Oh,
came
PSVR,
with it.
I guess. PSVR doesn't count.
Okay,
Oh
good.
shit! I just remembered. There's that Spider-Man thing for free for PSVR. I gotta remember that. Write it down.
Okay, write it down.
Write it down.
I'm telling you to write it
There's no-
down.
I'm telling my assistant,
Perfect.
which is my
Which is the pen I'm using to write it down.
Spider-Man.
Perfect. Flawless.
There we go. Good job.
Nailed it. But I don't know. It's fine. I do think there's that patent or whatever, or the refiling that they were talking about from Nintendo, where they're wanting to change one of the chips,
They
and
wanna
there was
upgrade it.
that's what started the rumor with the whole Switch Pro and all that. That's definitely a device I'm more looking forward to. I want that. I don't. It's not like this is a downgrade. It's just you can't do it on the TV, so it kind of just feels like even if right now 90% of the time you use your Switch in handheld, you still have that 10% that you literally could not do. And I feel like that's enough for a fair amount of people, probably not that many, enough for them to care, that will just rule this out. Like, oh, I can't
Yeah.
even do that at all? Well, nah. But for another set of people, oh, it's cheaper, and okay. Like, no, cheaper, that's fine. I don't need it on my TV. So,
Yeah.
yay for them, I guess.
I'll tell you what. I bet it feels great to hold.
But yeah, I
Holding
bet that
those
weird
things.
banana Switch feels great in your hands.
Yeah. I like the yellow one. I think I almost like the gray one more than the other 2 colors, though.
They're good colors. They really
They're
are.
really good colors.
The worst
You know
looking
what?
ones are the Pokemon ones that just look kind of weird, with like lines. I don't know if I can pull it up, but they got what are the name of those Pokemon, like Zigzagrum?
I didn't even know they were Pokemon characters. I thought they were referring to like something from Fire Emblem. I was like, what did they call that?
The Zip
then I
Zappity
realized-
Mages of
I realized it was the
whoever.
Pokemon fucking
I'm gonna find it. I'll find their names.
yeah. So I think I talked about this already about the Pokemon Let's Go endgame stuff. Such garbage.
Oh yeah, has that
I don't
gone anywhere?
I don't plan on finishing the. I'm gonna trade it in probably towards Mario Maker. I'm just like done with it because like you have to catch Pokemon and then you gotta get the bonus for like the combo meter or something to get more XP, and I'm just like, what is this? Why am I catching all these Pokemon to level up?
I don't
Like
want this.
this used to be an RPG. I used to grind out these fucking levels. Like, get out of here. Get out of here with this.
It's a shame that. How long have you played that game?
I haven't put that much time into it. Like I beat the Indigo League or whatever.
But I mean, hours wise.
I think it's like 36 maybe.
That's a fair
But
amount.
to me that's not much for a Pokemon game. But I just think it's
I guess.
I just think that they didn't do anything with Endgame, and that's a letdown. Like that's where people get the longevity of these Pokemon games is through Endgame, and you're just like, nah, nothing.
Not me. I stopped. I beat the Elite Four and I'm out.
Zacian or something like that, and Zamazenta.
It sounds like the Zika virus's cousin.
They look like they're from that anime what is it, Saint Seiya or whatever.
Saint Seiya, something like that.
Yeah, I mean they look like they're fucking.
That console doesn't. It looks weird, but it's totally smart to have a Pokemon bundle. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's gonna be crazy. If Pokemon Company somehow turns it around and people aren't still mad, they're gonna buy it anyway.
I just don't like where they're taking Pokemon.
Where are they taking it?
They're making it. I don't know. I just don't think that it's evolved to a point where it's like grown with its audience. It's just like become more Pokemon Go.
I told you guys this 15 years ago.
Yeah, but I still enjoyed like the core games on DS and stuff like that.
Sure.
I still enjoyed them, and they had good end game, and they had good stories, and they even had some like really interesting like spins, right? Like you had Mega Evolution, and I even liked the stupid dancing thing from fucking Sun and Moon. But like this, I'm gonna wait and see, but I just don't like that it's more like Let's Go Eevee, which is more like Pokemon Go, which Pokemon Go is fine for a fucking mobile game.
But how is it more like Let's Go?
I don't know. That's the thing. I just hope I hope it's grinding levels. Like, give me back my grinding. I don't want to have to catch Pokemon to level up. If that mechanic is in there, if that's like the
no,
only
I
way
mean
to level
it's
up,
back to the traditional battles and everything. So
it'll get better. I'm saying
we already know that.
This is your last chance because Digimon Survive got delayed to 2020.
Yeah,
And
this is your
they
last
come
chance.
in,
That's
this is
gonna
your
be
last
the
chance, Pokemon. You let me down with Let's Go Eevee.
the end of Pokemon. It will be the Digimon, the
The
20th Digimon game that no one cares about.
Yeah. They're re-releasing the Cyber Sleuth games on Switch.
I saw that, and on PC. I will
The
probably.
Survive looks good.
I'll probably
Survive
do
looks-
that. I
You
would
should check it
rather
out.
play that right now than Pokemon.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Freaking Pokemon.
Damn Pokemons. But anyways, moral of the story: Nintendo's gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, Nintendo's gonna make a lot of money.
As they always do.
Business as usual for Nintendo.
Is
Typical.
which I'm okay with. As long as they keep coming out with cool games, who gives a crap?
Yeah. There are.
I'm just.
What?
Good.
No, there's a bunch of cool Switch games coming out this year too. It's not
There's
like
so many.
PlayStation and Xbox where there's one game each that I'm excited for the rest of the year, exclusive wise.
Yeah.
So they have a bunch of games, and soon too. Like this comes out 9/20, I think, and that's the same day as Link's Awakening, the remake,
Oh my god.
which is gonna be
Forgot
good.
About that.
It'll be really good.
There's a lot coming. I'm glad my attention is starting to come back to gaming because I feel like I've missed out on so much in just a short time.
I don't think you missed anything.
probably haven't.
I don't think.
I probably haven't, but like just in general, like knowing what games are coming out, I feel like this whole year I have not known what's coming out.
It's been a weird year. I mean, we didn't have release dates for a lot of it until around E3, and even now, so much of E3 was next year. We're just kind of floating around.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we got Death Stranding though. That's exciting.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun show.
That'll
Maybe.
be weird. That'll be fucking weird, but okay.
We'll see if that's good.
Yeah.
It'll probably be good, but we'll see if it's great. I guess. See if it's great.
I'm really hoping to see more about Call of Duty because I'm interested.
I am interested in that. I'm not gonna buy it, but I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully try to get some time with my son's copy of Black Ops 4 this week. I've downloaded and updated it, but he had an issue with his Black Ops 3 disc, so he needed this one back. So I was like, play Apex.
I gotta play Apex instead of.
Yeah.
Were you gonna play Blackout?
No, I just wanted regular multiplayer.
Okay.
I'm just like interested.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I liked it and played it a couple hours of it.
So I don't know if you watched it.
No.
Colin, and Chris Raygun, so Sacred Symbols, they put out a Let's Play.
Oh, is this the
with them
Titanfall 2
playing
thing?
Wasn't that fucking fun to watch?
I just watched
loved
that
it.
right
I loved
before
it.
this.
Oh,
That was
it was so good.
way too captivating, and also I remember that trophy, and just like attempting it twice and going, nope,
Nope.
way too hard. I just don't.
I mean, it was cool to see him get better and better and shave off seconds.
Yeah, that was cool.
My favorite part is as he was going, you hear Colin going, "Yes,
Yes, yes,
yes."
yes.
I could not stop laughing about that.
Someone in the comments said that. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That was really good.
I can't get enough of those guys.
I for some reason I only watch their Let's Plays because they're just dumb.
Yeah, people got mad at their Bloodborne one because all they did was design the guy.
I'm fine with that because I cannot watch anyone play those games because they're so bad. It infuriates me. So them in the character creator, I'm happy with. I can do that. That's fine.
Yeah, I can only watch the Super Beard Rose play Souls and Bloodborne because they're fucking funny. They're just so funny. I can watch them. I'm okay watching them.
Okay.
Yeah.
We still need to do it. We'll do the Bloodborne Let's Play. We'll do Sekiro.
Let's start with some short ones.
Sekiro I can beat in 10 hours. Ish.
Well, what do we do? 10-part fucking...
Yeah. We'll edit it down to like 5 minutes. Don't worry. We'll get
It's just you.
We'll
Last hit on every boss.
12 hours of footage and it's just dead. Yay, dead. Oh.
Yeah.
That's it.
We should figure out how long we want these Let's Plays to be and start booking some.
Let's
We
do
could
it.
probably do one a week and like, if you have time during like what time does your slot open up?
So
for fucking
slot
gaming?
open up.
What time is your
What
slot
time you want to
open up?
stick it in my slot?
Oh, Jesus Christ. It
Let's
took us such a while.
it's when it's moist it's best to slip it in, but
That hurt my ears.
so like any day. Now I work mornings, so
Okay. So
any
we can
night
just-
is good,
Cool.
except for Sunday probably.
Well, yeah, we're usually busy Sundays, So
And also I
for sure.
will work Sundays, so
Oh, you are gonna start working Sundays?
yeah, I'm gonna be working weekends too.
So then we're gonna move this show to a different day?
No, it'll be fine.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you just mean during the day. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm working during the day, so it doesn't affect this. It's just there will be no time for Let's Plays on Sunday unless you want to do it really early in the morning. You want to do a 6 a.m. Let's Play?
No, I don't even want to know that time exists anymore.
Yeah, that's when I have to go to work. Tomorrow, yay. All right, that's it. It's very exciting. Who the hell knows next week? What'll next week be? Maybe I'll have Sonic. I'll try and play Sonic and let you know if it's any good.
Oh,
Team Sonic?
I need to hit up Redbox this week. I didn't actually. I thought I saw that they had a copy of Mario Maker, so maybe I'll grab that. But
Oh yeah.
I think that was the only new game I saw there besides, like, I forgot what else. I don't know. I really want to try Bloodstained too.
I need
to get through one of these fucking Metroidvanias before I grab any of them.
Sure, but Hollow Knight's better than Bloodstained, so just play that one.
I'll just do that.
Thank you. You already have it. There's no cost involved.
I have 2 copies of it.
Yeah, that seems excessive.
Well, because I originally always wanted it on Switch, but with everything on Switch that's been out forever on everything else, it's overpriced. So I waited
Oh.
for it to get to. I got it at a decent price, and so then.
Okay, it wasn't like $45.
Dude, like they're ridiculous.
Some of the stuff on Switch. Oh yes, I would love to buy Final Fantasy VI for $30. What year is it? What is happening?
Here's Terraria for $30.
I-
Yeah, it's $5 on Steam.
Every Steam sale, this is 50 cents. I don't know.
Like, get out of here.
That is always
did
the
it.
case.
I almost got into the Breach again. I fucking switched and I was like, no, I have it on PC and I haven't played it in a long time.
You're a mess. You're a mess. The Switch it's just so fast to play an indie game where you just pop it on. Oh, I'm playing the game. That's kind of its greatest thing.
I will say the D-pad on the Pro controller is not the revelation I thought it was going to be.
Oh,
but it's
no.
still a lot better than separate fucking buttons on a Joy-Con.
I really like it.
What were you thinking, Nintendo?
I really, really, really like it. I think it's a great D-pad.
I think it's a great controller. I would still say that the DualShock 4 is still my favorite controller.
I think
I don't have much time on an Xbox. Though.
there are elements. It's the same as this Pro controller. There are elements of this controller that if it had a few of the things from the PlayStation controller, it would be the best controller ever. And there's one thing that makes this controller better, and that is the gyro nonsense. Because when you're playing Breath of the Wild and you're just aiming with the dual sticks, right? But then you can fine tune it with the motion. It's perfect. It works so well. And that is missing from PS4 or Xbox controllers that I would really like. I would love to be able to have that precision in a multiplayer game just a little bit more with a controller.
We need to play Warframe on Switch.
I'm not doing that. I'll play Dauntless.
On Switch?
It's cross-platform.
Oh shit, it is. Yeah, that's right.
So I'll play it on Xbox.
I like it on PlayStation 4.
That's fine.
So,
We can play together.
team up.
We can do it.
You should play some Apex.
Not gonna happen.
So fun. It's such a fun game.
Keep dreaming. Is that it?
I think so. I
Okay,
think I'm
good.
good.
That's
Well
it.
done.
This has been the show. Thanks, Joe / whatever letter you wanted to add. You have to add a
Jizz.
letter.
Can I just add a word, jizz?
Joel Jizz.
Yep, that's
Thanks for being on the show.
fuck. What is that? Bath water.
Oh, the Joel Jizz bathwater?
It'll just be Joel Jizz.
It's definitely illegal to send that to the mail. I'll tell you that right now.
Yep.
I
do you
hope
do that?
I hope she doesn't get arrested or whatever, but I do hope she gets in kind of trouble for just being ridiculous. Is that a crime?
Smart businesswoman.
Very smart, but it's just there's a lot going on with that, and it's so stupid.
It's gross, but the people that are buying it are the ones that are gross.
I wonder how many people bought it, because I have to imagine it was like 10 people.
She's probably just turning it on her arm, and it goes in the jar, and then she seals it
But
up.
they had that person, the scientist, who said they tested it and that it has no DNA in it, so it's just water.
It's even worse. At least give the people what they.
Yeah, I want this body water from you, girl.
Get to that, you sicko.
Let me taste the water of your flesh.
Oh Jesus.
All right, that's the show. Every Sunday, 8 p.m. Pacific Time, twitch.tv/thegamefanatics. Merry Christmas. Go drink some bath water. Eat some bath salts with the bath water. That's probably the best pairing, is the Gamer Girl bath water with bath salts.
Gamer bath salts.
Gamer
That's what we
bath
need,
salts,
man.
yeah.
Let's get on that.
What could go wrong? Let's just endorse hard drugs.